Hello NZ family, and welcome back to another exciting edition of NZ Games. Today, NZ family, I'll be playing a definitely not forgotten game, but it's also an old game. Technically. Today I'll be playing possibly one of the most difficult games I've ever had to tackle, and beaten, almost. Thanks in part to Fighting Cowboy, so a huge shout out to his channel. If you ever need a real Dark Souls guy, check out his channel. I'm just going to be playing Dark Souls for the channel. Just figured it's time I showed something a little bit more challenging. NZ family, just so you know, this game does not hold your hand. This game is brutal. Like, really brutal. One second. Microphone wants to do its own thing. Okay. This game is brutal. It will not hold your hand. At all. If you know what you're doing, then you know what you're doing. But if you don't know what you're doing, you're gonna die. Over and over again. And even if you do know what you're doing, you're gonna die. Over and over again regardless. Let's get started. Yeah, offline mode, because I don't want to get trolled. Hang on, just to be safe. That's not it. Wait. Yeah, that is it. Let's see. Just to be safe. Hate to do this to the music, because the boss music is what makes this game the game. Alright, let's do a new game. I miss this music. Alright, give me a second while I enter a character name. I shall call this... Hang on. I shall call my character Sir... Aren. There we go. She'll be a dude. Let's do a knight class. Okay, according to Fighting Cowboy, he always recommended getting the Master Key. There's a reason why. Let's see. Let's do Slim. Oh my goodness. Let's see. More like the equivalent of a choosing your race in the game. It doesn't really do much. It's mostly for role-playing purposes. I'll just go with a Stora Noble. Let's see. No. 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 Nah. Wait. Let's go with the Aragorn look. Let's see. Let's do dark brown this time. Alright. Good stats, good start and everything. I believe we are done. Oops, hang on. Wait. Oh, that's it. Cutscene time.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bolts peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath the Scaleless betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side. Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
Alrighty then, and thus begins our adventure in Dark Souls. Alright, had to be quiet for the segment of that entire cutscene because it's just too epic. I'm sorry, I can't disturb it, I just can't. Well, just like that, we start off the game looking like roasted beef jerky. Ugh. Just, ugh, look at us, we're mad uglies. Anyway, first thing we get from the dead body from our rescuer is a key, and from that key we shall open the door. Cinematic walk our way through as we look at the hints. Pretty much your tutorial, or as close to a tutorial as you will get in this game. This game does not hold your hand, and even if it does, it's a joke. It's a joke, it's done on purpose. Another thing to note, this game is depressing. Very sad. And yet, the dark atmosphere is what makes it what it is. It's just not Dark Souls without its dark atmosphere. Yeah. Still gotta work on my enunciations. Oh yeah, you can kill these guys if you want to. I just choose not to do it because they're not really hostile. The ones we find later on the other hand. Let's see. There you are. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let me get reacquainted with the controls right quick. Ooh, fat rolling. Not because we're fat, no. It's just a term. Hold on. It's just a Dark Souls term for whenever you're rolling really heavy. Let's see. Basic attack. There we go. That's basic attack. That's hard attack. That's parry. Right now that's punch until we get a proper shield. Let's see. Okay, I believe we're ready. Let's see. First off, light up the bonfire. Rest here at the bonfire, just in case if things go bad, because this game, already straight from the get-go, you know what, I don't even have to say it. Let's just find out. Come on! Ah, there we go. Sometimes in family you gotta run. Ooh. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. It is possible to kill him. It is possible to kill him with only, well, whatever this qualifies as. But I don't feel like doing it. Not yet anyways. Alright, rest up. Oh, for those that don't know, bonfires are checkpoints. Enough said. But be advised, every time you rest at a bonfire, the world resets and every enemy that you killed in the game comes back to life again. Ow. Too little, too late. There we go, we get our shield. Give me a second while I try to figure out how to... Not figure out, remember how to do this. Been too long since I last played this game too. Alright, there we go. Ugh. Just because I'm clinking. Oh, whoa, 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 wait. Alright. Quickly load that in. There we go. Need I say more on how long it's been since I last played this? And I'm doing this without notes right now. Okay. 1 second. First, we gotta go up this totally not a trap stairs and roll. Just like that, we get an intro. But before we talk to the NPC in there, let's get rid of this guy for what he almost... Teach you to roll a stone at me. Oh yeah, please pardon the sound effects of the clinking armor. There we go, a shortcut to the bonfire. Okay, let me think. Alright, let's do this. Our rescuer has fallen.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon,
then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Speak, my rescuer, speak.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favorite.
And there we go, we get the equivalent to a health potion in this game. This is an Estus flask. For those that don't know, use it wisely. Very wisely. Because once you run out, you are out. And the only way to recharge these things is at a bonfire.
Oh, and this.
Thanks.
Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you. Now I must bid I would hate...
Okay, just checking. 1 second. Yeah. Alright. We'll leave Oscar of Astora in peace. For those that don't know, his name is Oscar. But we'll never know because... yeah, he has turned to ashes. Anyway, because a lot of his dialogue and quest was cut from the final game, sadly. Yeah. Alright. So sorry, Oscar. Yeah, just making sure. Remember there being an ambush right here. There it is. Yeah, forgot how to target. Timing is everything in this game. Okay, and then there's this guy right here. 1 second. Ooh, I still remember how to do that. When it comes to parrying, you have to time it just righty. Okay, and through this is the boss room. Do we dare do this? Not yet. I do a little something. We got a... oh yeah, be aware of your stamina. Almost forgot to mention that. There we go. Well, we could face the boss right here, but we don't necessarily have to do that. There's a reason why I like to attack the boss from up here. Oops, sorry. Oh, forgot. Everything resets. Pardon the rust, Enzi family. Pardon the rust. Oops. Hang on. Sorry, just one more time. Ooh! Hang on, we can't open this yet, right? Yeah, it's locked. Okay. Thankfully, we can open it later on. But for now, let's take out this guy. And hope that we do this just right. Ooh! Just righty. Target. Time your attacks just right. Ooh, okay, that was my fault entirely. And pardon if I don't say too much, it's just that during boss fights I like to stay very concentrated. Let's take Nestus. Don't get too greedy. Ouch, got too greedy. Ooh. Okay, hang on, hang on. So close. Oh my goodness. Probably gonna get pancaked. Oh. Oop. Again, in Dark Souls, timing is everything. Oh. Ah, my goodness. Hang on, hang on. Gotcha, gotcha. Gotcha. Oh, only 2 Estus left. And we get a humanity. Oh, hang on, this way. Oh yeah, 2,000 souls from him, by the way. And with that key, we unlock the doors to get out of this place. Ah, smell that fresh air of freedom.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Ah, Lordran. Good old Lordran. We can now level up and kindle at the bonfire and all that hoo-ha. But before we do, I believe we should take a break right there, NZ family, because there's a lot to do in Firelink Shrine. There's a few things to find and a lot to do and a lot of shinies to collect and everything. Look at that, another humanity. I'll show you all what humanity does in the next episode, but for now, NZ family, that is it for this edition of NZ Games, my NZ family. See you all next time, and, as always, hang on. Y'all have a good week. Oh my goodness, messed up my own outro. Okay, y'all have a good NZ week. Goodbye, y'all. And, pow!